Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the professor with Day Trading for Success. We've got a pretty big group here again today trading. Pretty much what we're going to be trading this year, which is a small share size. So you can look forward to some live trading that's going to start in just a minute. Please read this disclaimer, and I will be starting in just a second.
Welcome to Day Trading for Success, hosted by the professor, a former math teacher, professional trader, and coder for Charles Schwab's Thinkorswim platform. Follow us on an entertaining and educational journey with a focus on providing you the skills you need to make a living day trading. The professor will show you strategies from best-selling books and trading techniques using professional indicators, all on live demonstration videos so you can follow along. The professor isn't a licensed financial advisor. Always consult a pro before diving into any strategies or demos you see here. Start smart, practice in a simulator, stick to a solid day trading plan, and don't forget to log every trade. Your profits will start with preparation. Thank you for allowing us to share in your journey. Please remember to subscribe, comment, give a thumbs up, and click that notification bell so you can be the first to receive more of our great content.
So now that we are into the new year, we're going to be probably trading between 50 to 200 shares for our live demonstration trading. Today we are trading, this is actually a stock that was recommended by one of the subscribers for me to take a look at, and I do like the look of it. And we're going to be trading it right now. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to be trading the RV strategy. So it's a very, very simple strategy designed for safety over profit. But we expect to make $200 to $300 today with 150 shares. If this stock moves the way I think it will, it's got some pretty good volume going for it, and it's sort of on an upward move today. So we're going to trade it that way. But we are trading the RV strategy, but we've moved out of the range of an RV strategy. We're in a trend now, but we're going to go ahead and trade it under the RV strategy principles. So I'm going to go over that with you in detail right now and go over this layout. So this is what we consider to be the perfect scalping layout. I will have a link down to go ahead and get this layout if you want. Remember, when you want to get a layout that you highlight it, copy it, go over into your setup gear wheel, open that up and open shared item, and then in that box press Control-V, and then it comes in, and then it should be it'll be in your saved layouts, and then you can name it and then save it. So remember to do that. Don't click on the link. That is the biggest mistake people make. And even they're going to do it anyway because they didn't listen to me right now. But so I am trading with a pretty big group here today, and we're all going to be trading market. Now, sometimes this year you may see me do limit. We want to make sure we get filled. We're always in a bit of a competition here with everybody. Charlie's over here handling the chat. Alan's behind working on his stuff. He's usually trading the power hour these days. We have a bunch of people over in the studio. So this is, like I said, considered to be the perfect 1 minute scalping layout. This is a 1 minute chart. This is a scalping indicator. We have a big mess here, but I'll show you what this is. This is the market magnet. Over here is the multi-chart alignment. Sometimes I have that on the 1 minute, but this is over on a 5 minute chart. This is the active trader, the level 2. This is the dashboard that just has the market only. This is 15-minute chart, another 5 minute for our Fibonacci level. Then we have a reduced 30-minute, 1 hour, and 4 hour. I have all these different charts on here, and there's a day down here if I didn't say that. Because they help set up the different strategies that we trade. We trade a lot of different strategies here. Today is the RV strategy, which I be literally quarterbacking for everybody, and I'll be calling out the moves as I see them and as I take the trades and what I see on these indicators. Now, I do not have the half and whole dollar indicator up. It's something that you might want to get that marks every half and whole dollar. I don't have it up right now. It was a little busy today, and I remember in my mind, I know a lot of these guys have that up. That's a great custom script you can get. I'll have links to all these scripts. Remember, when you go to load that layout in, it's not going to have all the custom scripts I have here. You have to put the custom scripts in first, and then it will populate. But you don't need to have all these scripts to trade. You don't have to spend a ton of money or, seek them out. The $1 Million Margin Club has most of them. $1,000,000-Margin Club. I have a link to all of them. They also are selling the books that are this book for this strategy. The RV strategy is Day Trading Volume 1. And I'll have a link to that. They have another one that we really like, Day Trading Volume 2, is the Candlestick Pattern Playbook. Everybody's watching this action go down right here. So it's an about face. It broke back into the ATR range. That is the only candlestick pattern book that actually rates the accuracy of the patterns. So I highly recommend getting that. It's also known as Day Trading Volume 2, but I think it only comes up on Amazon as the Candlestick Pattern Playbook. But I have a link, and how you can help out this channel is using my links, because Amazon gives me a tiny kickback, which I didn't actually know for many months. I recently learned that. But so that is a way that this channel, since we don't sell courses and everything we have here is free, that's one way you could help me out. The next one, they have a third volume, which is 66 Patterns to Mastery or something like that. Once you get over to their site, you'll see all their books. The fourth one, Day Trading Volume 4, is about trading the open. That's like printing money. We pretty much trade that every day, and sometimes I do freestyle scalping with those principles. But I know a lot of these traders here trade that, so I highly recommend those books. But if you're going to if you're new and you're learning and this seems really complicated to you, I'm going to explain it all. It really isn't, but everything seems complicated when you start, right? But other books, Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas, I'll have a link to that. That is a book that really helps you psychologically prepare for the probability of losing more trades, the probability and outcome of trades, and how you should handle your day trading plan. And then another one is Tom Hougaard, Best Loser Wins. I have a link to that. These are all people and books that I believe in. The $1 Million Margin Club, Mark Douglas, Tom Hougaard, and then the custom scripts that you'll see me use here. They're over at the $1 Million Margin Club. We have a bunch for free on this channel, since I am a coder and I do a lot of scripts for Thinkorswim. So you can find them here if you look around, some of them. But most of the ones that you see me trading here right now, today, will probably be ones that you have to get at the $1 Million Margin Club. They do have, I don't know when this video is coming out, they do have a deal for a while now. If you're getting their books anyway, all you have to do is review one of their books on Amazon and send in a screenshot of your review, and they give you a free script for every book that you've bought and reviewed. So it's like getting the scripts for free, because if you've already bought the book, then, why not? So it's just like added bonus. And some of these custom scripts are really, really handy. You'll see today how they can make a difference in whether you profit or don't. But you don't have to. I think I was starting to say the half and whole dollar. Some of the guys trade with them up here. That is a trading with the crowd. So you want to remember to get some of these and learn to trade with the crowd, because that's the way price action moves with the crowd. So again, let me go over this. 1 minute, 1 day active trader, level 2, 5-minute chart. This is showing me the day trading dashboard here. 5-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, and 4 hours. So how we first set this up is you start with your ATR levels, and this is a day chart, so each one of these represents a day, and this ATR stands for the average true range over a 14-day period. So this is people pretty much use the ATR for just about every kind of day trading strategy that there is. They use it in some way. In this particular way is where I've seen it used the most common, is you take that number that's down here from the previous day or a recent day, might be a previous week, you divide it in 2, all right, and then you subtract it from the previous day, half of it from the previous day to get an ATR level low, and you add half to get an ATR level high. So that's and that creates a range, because we are trading, the RV strategy is large cap stocks, $25 billion minimum market cap, $1 billion minimum float. Again, this might sound like a lot of alien nonsense. Just watch the videos over. I have so many RV strategy videos and demonstrations that you really should watch them. If you get that book, of course, it makes it a lot easier, Day Trading Volume 1. But that came out March of 2023 and became a bestseller. And then everybody started trading, a lot more people started trading large caps because you realize that you could make money. Those momentum traders that do that a lot online that you'll see on YouTube. You can make money. It's very dangerous, and 95+% of traders don't make money. I think that the large cap, slower moving stocks that you expect to move in a range. See how it stayed in this range pretty much? For the most part. So it's kind of like a snake weaving in and out. You can always count on it. Not always. Nothing's always. Remember that. But, you coming back and retracing. So it gives you a chance to recover if you make a day trading plan with a maximum loss per trade and a maximum loss per day. And you make a plan that says like, hey, I can ride this out for the ATR level. I can wait. I'll wait, So it's something to think about. So anyway, that's how we marked our range, right? Now the next thing we do is we do the Fibonacci level. So that is done on a 5-minute 10-day chart first. As you can see here, you mark either low to high or high to low, always left to right. This happened to be low to high, and it created some support and resistance levels. These are considered to be nature's mathematical formula. I have to speed up a little bit because we're about to start trading. And then I do it on a 2-day 5-minute chart and mark them again. So now we have multiple levels that are coming into this day. And that's where you see most of these lines right now are from those levels. But the RV strategy says that after that, you go into a 4-hour chart and you mark historical data from there to a 1-hour and a 15-minute and then maybe even down to a 5-minute. What you're trying to do is create channels, ceilings and floors within the ATR that you can, for the most part, count on to trade with. So what I did the work for us already, and I only marked the 1 hour. So I went back and looked at 1-hour candlestick historical data where they, hello, Shiitake. That is our studio kitten. This is good news. That means we're going to, you have to move on now. Yeah, not in front of the screen. When you see her, that usually means we're going to do good today. So wherever the stock has abruptly turned around, usually I'll mark within the ATR levels only, which is what the strategy calls for. Since we already kind of burst above it, I marked a bunch of these. They say 1 hour, 1H, because, you can see I just marked them right here where they turned around. And that's considered to be historical data. It's a pattern, right? The very essence of the word pattern means it most likely will repeat or already has repeated. That's why it's called a pattern. So you'd want to mark those, and the strategy figured that out with lots of traders through backtesting, so you didn't have to do it. And then the strategy was developed for beginners because so many people were losing money with momentum strategies. Some people do really well with it, but it is a real art, and there's a lot more risk than this strategy. So this is very safe to make $100, $200, maybe $500 a day, make a living, or certainly quit the second job or cut down to part-time or work from home or whatever. So now that we've done that, now that you've seen how we've marked this out, I will be reading this 5-minute chart. So I see what's this 15-minute chart, just so I see what's going on overall. I'll be reading the 5-minute chart here, but I have the multi-chart alignment right here. This is how the 4-hour, 1-hour, 30-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute candles closed. What are they doing right now? So when I go to enter into a trade, I look for multi-chart alignment, and that's just one thing I look at. I'm also got the buy-sell oscillator, which is a custom script that I did that's quite handy, and it basically tells you when the price action's about to reverse. See how it did that there? It did that here. So that they explain exactly how that is coded on the $1 Million Margin Club. I gave them all the information with the mathematical formula if you're interested on how I did that. Also, you have the volume profile with the market magnet, which is based on the same premises of the volume profile. This is the mean average of the price action, right? You'll see lines come in Make sure your chart's always on today when you know you send in my picture, but today rather than one day. But you'll see these lines come in. See that line right there? You might see that come in, and that's price action that's already happened. It's historical, but it often will move this magnet, which is much more current, which is always showing you the greatest average of the price action. So guys, I'm trying to come up with what we're going to do here in just a second. We'll be trading 150 shares. We'll be trading market. Now, look at episode number 3, the overall episode, if you want to try to speed up your platform like mine is. A lot of people ask about how do you do that. So this is telling us to turn around here. We still got about 2 minutes to go. And then this historical data line, the 1 hour, is being highly respected here, which is interesting. I don't see any big patterns to go by here. We're in between this ceiling and floor of this Fibonacci and this level. The sellers started to come up, and they're at the top of that. Now, this is the buyers. This is the sellers percentage within a candle. The column is the volume. This is a must-have indicator, guys. So you're definitely going to want to get this one, the scalping indicator. So it made scalping so much easier for people. So I think I covered just about everything you need to know. We're going to get right into trading and try to make a couple $100 today. We'll see how we do. It keeps breaking through here, so I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so this was respecting this floor. So I would look to get to reverse, to go back down short off of that $77, even if we get it up there. I'm going to look at the market magnet. Everybody's ready to go in. Yes. Okay. Charlie's handling the chat. So we have now this strategy starts 30 minutes after the market open. We're on the East Coast, New York Stock Exchange. Guys, if it hits 77, just go in. Look for $77. Just go in if it hits it, if it's before the time allotted. Now everybody's responsible for their own trades. I'm just making suggestions off of what I see, and it's really close to going in right here. I'm just going to take it there, guys. I got it at 92. That was bad. That was not what I wanted to do. And I jumped the gun. I'm 15, 20 seconds early, but I am bouncing off of this ceiling, okay, this fib. It's just a little, it's 8 cents off of it. So I could have got a little bit better position, I think, as it even goes. Yeah, there's the 77 I was looking for. Oh, well. Now, if it breaks this, so my max loss per trade is, now you're going to see me reverse a lot. My max loss per trade is $150. I don't expect to get that anywhere near that. I'm going to reverse off that floor if it gets down there, which is in the low 60 cent range. So we're just going to play this channel, guys. This is how the RV strategy works. You get your historical data in, and then you just play the ceilings and floors of the channels. And there are exact trades to show you exactly how to see. I could have actually got that already. That went down and hit and then came back up. So I kind of missed it already. But yeah, it didn't go all the way down. It didn't seem like it went all the way down, but yeah, I don't want to miss it again. So yep, we're looking to get it off that floor, but the fact that it keeps closing way above it is a little concerning to me. I'm going to grab it soon. What did I get at 66? So I'm 3 cents above there. I banked like 35, 40 bucks there. So now we're going to look to reverse up here unless it breaks. See, this is working yet again. It's confirming that this is going to turn around just like it did on all these others. So this is the buy-sell oscillator. And ever since I created this, I've been now the back testing from everybody here it runs about 70%. And sometimes it seems like it's like 95%. Like today, it's doing amazingly well. Depends a little bit on the price action, and you're just looking for as many things as you can. You can't count on anything to be 100% at all. That's why you want to have max loss per trade and max loss per day. I'm seeing the buyers at the top of this column, so I'm holding a second longer here just to see if maybe it can break that 77 this time. Let's see if it can get a little higher like it used to be. These closing higher up here, makes me think that maybe let this move a little bit and try to break this. It's almost made a flat top here, so I kind of want to see if it can break it. But if it bounces way down, it's not going to do it, is it? Oh, see, that's exactly what I thought might happen. So, see, the buyers took over here on the scalping indicator. So, now we're not up to the 80% like I'd like to see. So it pulled back in. So we could lose it. So let's. There she goes. All right. Are we going to keep going up? I mean, I'd like to have bigger trades than $10 trades and stuff. So this is wow. So we could definitely make more than $200 or $300 today. Okay, so it's telling us that it's pretty much done there with that arrow. So let's respect that. We also have a level up there. You'll see that I'll usually turn around at the ATR. So I'm going to take a look at this and just see what we can do here. But this is saying do not turn around. 95. Look at this, and the volume's going up with. Was that it? That might have been it. Nope. It's pushing. It's pushing that up. Eventually, that'll be right. So let's see if the ATR. You usually will see me turn around at that ATR. So that's at 35. Let's just see. Hit it. Bounce back down. Getting ready to turn around here, guys. It's not. It seems to be fading a little bit, but it's still got 100% buy. 100% as it hits the ATR. So let's give it a second. Oh, it went through it, at least for a second. 39. Oh, wow. Okay, we got a good move here. So now we're looking at the fib if it keeps going up. See this price action coming in? So here's the market magnet right here. So we don't want to see this pull down. If it does, then the move's over, going up most likely, or one more indicator that it's over. So we'll think about that. It's getting close to being over here. So we've got many things now telling us that this is over. So let's see if it can break that fib up there. If that market magnet pulls down, we want to reverse quickly. I mean, I'm getting ready to reverse here at any minute, any second here. So 56, 58. I'm going to take it right there. What did I get at 58? All right, so I got it just below that line. This has not come to truth yet, but let's see what happens. So now the move is showing up. That's what the move is showing us still. Wow, I got out too soon, huh? Seemed to go back up. It looked like it was going to stair step up there. The magnet did not pull down. This price action came across here. So historical price action. So I would really look for the ATR here to reverse back around, honestly. That's what I would think. This is whoa. So that was really sensitive, and that was a shadow wick there. So let's be careful. So it did go down quite a bit on that move, though. It accentuated it a bit like it does with the sensitive layout, but price action's above it now, which is making me think it's going to go up here. So we may be done with the downward spikes. I'm going to reverse right there. I got it at 36. So that was right at the ATR. Broke $200. If it keeps going down here somewhere, I'll flip back around. What's everybody's doing up there? Everybody's good and green. And really, we thought we'd make around between 2 and 300. So it looks like, unless something goes wrong here, we'll be okay. Well, let's see. It's still, I mean, we're only 8 minutes into the trading here, guys. I started to say that the RV strategy starts at a half hour after market open. For us, that's 10 o'clock a.m. And now it's about 10:07 or so, 10:08. Okay, well, I don't want to see it keep going here when I'm in a long position. Everybody there is doing okay. Multi-chart alignment saying go up still, except for this 5 minute. We're resting right around the ATR, which is very common that happens. So I wouldn't call it a real upward trend yet until it bounces off of this and goes up. If that happens, then we have a better deal. But it seems to just be wanting to stay on the ceilings and floors right here. So I look at what the market maker is going to give me because I'm trading market. We have a pretty darn tight spread here. That's one of the reasons I thought about it would be a good stock for everybody to pocket some money today, especially with, trading market, because we're not going to get any real much slippage, and we're going to get, wow. You guys everybody's on this, right? So this is a good trade. Okay, so we've made a new high up here. Now these arrows are at the 50% range. We want to respect these arrows for sure up here, at least till we see what happens here. I mean, anything, they're all just edges. Nothing's for sure. I took that. I got it at 71. It was moving up as I hit it, and I thought I was going to catch it closer to the 77. Saw that arrow on the oscillator. Got these arrows up here, so I'm playing it down now. I've got it short now. She's handling all that. 77, 71 short. Now people here can afford more share size with this than what we've been trading, which is NVIDIA. But you're going to be able to. You don't need to do. You want to be just as careful. So this is a very safe share size to trade for this stock. You can see the way it's moving. It's not, the ATR wasn't huge, so. If it breaks that level, then I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, it's not looking good. But the buyers, see how the buyers went down? They're at the top, though. Whenever at the top, it scares me at the top of the volume column. But overall volume for buyers has gone down, which means there's not as many buyers up here. People aren't liking that as much. They're wanting to get a better price at a dip, or they're going to run it short. So you just always got to look at the overall indicators. So I'm using the strategy in a huge way by these support and resistance levels, and then I'm using the market magnet to help me tell me when it's going to turn around right here, and then the buy sell oscillator told me when it's going to turn around. When you learn how to read these things, it makes it almost like printing money. I don't want to make it sound too easy, because you have to control yourself, and get out. The biggest thing about trading, guys, is following your trading plan. And when you hit that max loss because you've made a bad decision, which happens to me very, very often, you have to take it. You have to get your max loss, get out, and then just get in to trade another day or another trade. Like I usually would stop after 3 max losses. For me, that's going to be like this as low as I would want to go. I'm actually going to take that reverse off of that. So we're right at the magnet. I got it at 77.46. So it's really toying with us here. So I'm a little bit above a little higher than I'd like to be above that ATR. Ouch. Okay. Not good. All right. Well, I'm in a long way from max loss, but I'm not going to let it get to $150. Not with the way we've been doing it here. I wasn't quite sure. I usually do it the share size or half, but I mean probably more like $50. I mean, the way this is going, I know some of you up there said $50 right off from the offset. So I don't want to see this get 50, but I will judge the price action when it gets to that max loss if it does. For me, but I mean that's not a good rule to have generally. You want to get out at your max loss. So as you get, as a better feel for things, you can take chances, but that's not the lesson I want to teach today. So wow, that ATR is being seriously respected. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit above it, so I can't take advantage of little baby scalps here, which I'd kind of like to do. But if it gets up and gets me green, I might try to ride it back down. Like between that fib and I'm only like 8 cents from that fib. Yeah, this has been, I've missed a couple of trades because of my bad entry here. I mean, 5-10 cents can make a difference in how much money you can make. This is slowing down. See how the volume's gone way down? So we passed the 10 o'clock, and I'm on the wrong side of this ATR right now. So this is not making me feel good. So we'll, more than anything, I can't take these trades. So I could have captured a couple of shorts here and longs right in here. And I just jumped the gun. This is the magnet right here. So look for it to always kind of move back toward that, or that moves toward the price action. If it's not going to move, then look for it to go back. So I have enough of it, enough things telling me multi-chart alignment, everything's says up, the 15 minutes still green. The sellers are so low in volume compared to what the buyers were. It's just, ouch. I'm trying to tell it what to do. It's not listening. You need to go back up now. And every time it breaks through one of these, it's like it's a shackle, right? So you think it's just as hard to break back the other way. So it broke through that floor. I hit $50 there. See the arrow? You can't barely see it. There's an arrow turning this around down here. There was a green arrow under here. This is also at the 50% mark. So there's two things that say this is going to turn around. So that would have been a bad time to adhere to the 50 max loss. So that's why I was saying I will look at price action. Now it's possible that this ATR turns it right back around again. It goes right back down. Seems like that's what just happened. See the arrow popped up again and again saying no, you want to go up. The professor says go up. We're going to go up. All this time I'm losing. We were doing so good. I thought it might be like $500. We're halfway into the half hour that the RV strategy calls to trade. 30 minutes, half hour out after the market opens to an hour after markets open, or in here that's 10 to 10:30 a.m. the East Coast of the United States. And I don't like the look of this red. I mean, look, we're not talking huge numbers, which is great. That's why this is so safe. At no time will you see me panic here. Not with this share size. But obviously, we all want to make money. So, yeah, the sellers went up there too. So that's a little scary there. Not a lot to call out to you guys, except I'm in a bad position. I see some of you are not and have been taking advantage of this. It's just, yeah, there's somebody's over $340. So I am now bringing up the rear here. Oh, wow. Okay. I was contemplating if it broke the fib, I was definitely going to get out no matter what. But it seems like it is being turned around here, but you know, it's not giving me a lot of confidence. So might just take the hit so I can get back into the game here. You guys have seen me do that, just like stop the reindeer games and get to trading again. Ouch. I don't know if I'd want to actually reverse though. I would just get out at this case. In this case, well, it's hitting the fib again. And that's, you mind, that's an even dollar amount too. $77. It makes me 46 cents down in that position. But is it a hard floor there, or is it going to blow through that? Oh man, not good. I saw it go through there, but the price action didn't really. Yeah, I've been on the wrong side of this trade for a while. So, you know, I do what I can do. It's not perfect. Had I just got out up there and taken the hit of $20 or something, then I could have been playing these in here and gotten the money back. So you got to look at it that way too. Like, you know, if you're timed, you know, and that's why I reversed too. I reversed because of the timing thing. You know, how long will it take me to get back into the position? So this is continually telling me that I should have sold over and over. What I don't understand is why this isn't changing at the $77 mark. 707 is what the mark. I mean, that should have been below $77 because it's showing it below it, but yet the market maker didn't really show it below it. You know, like it's not quite. The candlestick's not quite giving me the exact accurate way that this is being traded. So yeah, we're definitely in sync. And this has gone from bad to worse for me. So yeah. So I probably will just sell. Not much further here. Not much further. $80. Oh my God, guys. Look at me not follow my own rule. I'm just trying to think, is there anything? Now it's all down. So, okay. This is really the last second that I'm going to. Yeah, I probably will reverse too if it's going to keep breaking off that fib and going down. Oh, man. This is really annoying. Oh, my God. Okay. No, I'm just going to sell. I'll sell at $100 now. That'll be the actual fail-safe for me now. That's my new thing, 100. Okay, so I sold. So now I've got to look to get back in. I did not reverse. I probably should have because it kept going down. I'm going to buy off that fib down at that level, I mean. So I've got it at 76.62. Oh, my God. Did it again. I should just, God, so this has been, I've definitely mistraded this for you guys. I apologize. I tried. I mean, it definitely told me it was going down here, and I was very stubborn about it, which is you can get caught up in these things. You know, this movement was all up, and I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking there, but I was on my way to a $400 session, and now I'll be lucky to get $250 if everything goes right for me. So. I get my my oh my gods are like I can't believe me. I can't believe how I Wow, so look at that. So that's a morning star down there. That's a morning star forming right here. Almost an abandoned baby. So this is a really good pattern to say this is about to go back up big time. So let's see if we can get something else that backs that up so I could hold this without just getting out at the fib, because I'm thinking about getting out at the fib up there. But if it gets up there even, I'd like to see it break back in. I didn't see the magnet didn't come down. Everything's up above it, pulling it that way. Definitely the scalping indicator is saying going up. That pattern really made me feel good about things. Multi-chart alignment is still down though, so it's weak. Overall, it's weak, but it is a move up. So we'll look for a hard ceiling at the right near this ATR if it keeps going. It looks like it is going to keep going just from the judging from the indicators. Okay, so that showed you as it popped down. Did you see the green arrow? I love the shadow wick showing that off. It kind of foretold me. See, it did it again. Like, no, you can't go back down. We want you to go up. So let's see. That's the buy-sell oscillator, guys. That's it's based off RSI readings, and like I said, over the $1 million margin. Even if you don't buy the indicator, you can go look at it. And they on their script vault, I have all the data, the formula, and how, if you're interested in that kind of thing. We spent a lot of time. That one was probably a good 3 months of making sure it was working. So. Everything's kind of been done before, so you try to you try to improve upon it. It's definitely an improvement from what was out there. It's my opinion, obviously. Okay, what's going to happen right here? I got back to 250. This is telling me, again, I'm loving the look of this pattern. It actually did what it's supposed to be doing here. So you definitely would go the length of the start of it, of the morning star. So it's done that now. It just broke that fib. I mean, not definitely. You guys know. Read the Day Trading Volume 2, the Candlestick Pattern Playbook, gives you the ratings for these. Do I actually have that morning star here? I have these little post-it notes for everybody that keeps asking me. 78.2% accurate. That's pretty good accurate, And then we hit a hard historical data there too. Now it looks like it wants to turn us around. So even dollar amount also is at 7. Okay, so there now it's telling me at that ATR that this move is done. Okay, but it took a while for it to reverse over here. Here it never did. See, so that one was actually wrong. Like I said, it's not always right. And I hate to focus on just that indicator because it just seems like that's the only one that's coming in play right now. Multi-chart alignment is, so that just said up, up, up. Let's go up. This is saying go up, 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 97%. So I'm hoping it can hit this ATR with some strength and break through it. And then we'll look at the fib level, up here. Up here, I mean, I'm looking at these guys. Yeah, you guys, there's no way I can catch you. So. Unless you jump out of this position before I do. So it looks like I'm in 4th place right now. Yeah, I really messed up on that trade. Annoying. I know a lot of people went down the rabbit hole with me. A lot of people mirror what I do, even though I say they're on their own. But, it's their choices, what they want to do. So, so we're sitting here to see, is it over? Right at the magnet. It opened up high again. Can we go to that fib? The magnets. Now this is a support, the ATR is, because it broke it. So we're looking for a support. We're above the 35 cent, 77.35. So we're looking for the $0.50 now to maybe, oops, no, we'll reverse. We have a little bit. I'm trying to eke out every minute I have here, which is only like 2.5 minutes left. So, wow, is it going to stop there? No. Okay, so we have another historical data. So we're not even up yet to where it's high up here, which is, let's look to see if for that is a cold hard stop. 77.90. That's way up here. I don't know. These arrows are before that. That's 77, like 72-ish. This is a real, it's just literally retracing the entire move up. So this is great. It saved me. We're having a really good day. So you multiply this number by 5, so you know you got at least 1,500 if this is how your trading went. Nice. I'm going to take that right there. What did I get that at? 77. Oh, and then it keeps going. I don't know. I wanted to bank that because I was almost to 400 here. So we only have like a minute left. I should have just probably sold out. And I went short. I'm so used to reversing. Ouch. Don't take it back away. So this time I will buy out if I get a chance to make a green trade here. Let's see. I mean, more than a couple bucks trade. I mean, I'm watching that price on the market magnet, looking to see how many of those support levels or resistance levels, in this case, as it goes through, how many can it break through before it's going to keep going up. I feel like it's going to keep going up. That I have a short little window here. I'm kind of looking at that 400, which is dangerous. I'd like to make 400. That's a dangerous thing to look at prices rather than what the actual, how much you can make rather than the actual price action. We all do it. There we go. Wow, that was a big jump. Did you see that? That was huge. I'm going to actually take that. So I bought out at 429 and watch it just keep going. So I was at time. A couple of you still, you can trade till this move. Oh, man. It kind of stressed me out for such a low share size. It was that one trade that killed me because I'd be over 500 bucks and then some. Well, a couple of you are. Yeah, somebody's over 600. So, yeah. So this was good, guys. So if you multiply this by 5, you got a couple thousand a week. You can't expect to do this much every day. I like this stock. Thank you. Can't remember the name of the subscriber that suggested this, but shout out in the comments when you see this that we were probably going to come back to this stock I get so in a I guess I'll call it a rut of trading the same stocks. I love to trade, the mega caps, and because if I get caught in a position and it's going the wrong way, I want it to be long because I feel like the mega cap, I can suddenly turn my trade into a swing trade over multiple days, and maybe even a week if I get stuck too bad, if I break my own rules and all that stuff. But you guys should watch the trading archives. There's lots of different ways that we trade this stuff. But this is the RV strategy, and it may look a little confusing, but you saw me call it out. You saw how I marked it. Go back and watch it again. It's a very, very safe way to make a living. All right, you do have to qualify for the PDT rules so you can margin and take multiple trades. But that's in that book too if you want to read. That's a beginner's book too, Day Trading Volume 1. That's why it's Volume 1. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Everybody's out now. 640 was the high. Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome. How many people? There's 4 people over 500. So, and then a couple more over me. Wow, I'm like 8th place now. Oh well, what are you gonna do? All right, guys, listen. Be careful out there. Trade in a sim first before you try this. Always follow your day trading plan. Always stay inquisitive and go green. And I will see you guys soon.